Alright, so today I am finally filming a story time that I've kind of been talking about for a little while on my channel. Not that long, a little while. You get it. My first time going out with like friends to like party type of going out. I got stranded at the beach till 8 in the morning the next day. So, if you guys want to know how the hell that happened, then just watch this. It was my freshman year, second semester to be exact. And I didn't have a lot of friends, but I had like a close group of friends. And it was like mainly 2 girls. And they always went out. Like they didn't really have, they had curfews, but it was like late. My curfew was like, if I got home at 10, I would be in trouble. Back in my freshman year. Like my mom didn't let me go out, she's super strict. So it was whatever. So I never went out. Like I would always hear their stories about going out. And they would always go out together. And they would be like, you know, you should come. And I'm like, I can't. So one day they were just talking, well my friend was talking about it because we had first period together, and I was like, I want to go, like what the hell, like why am I not going? Like I told her, I was like, I want to go. She was like, for real? And I was like, yeah, like I want to go. So I texted my mom and I was like, hey, can I spend the night at so and so's house? I'm not going to say my friends' names in the video, by the way, so just keeping that clear. And she was like, yeah, you need to come home first though, and like, so I was like, okay, cool. So whole day at school we were talking about like the plan, like what we were gonna do, how we were gonna get wherever we're going, and it was good. So after school I went home, I took a shower, you know, cleaned myself up, packed a bag with some clothes in it, and then my friend picked me up. So one friend picked me up, we went to my other friend's house. Okay, so it's me and just 2 of my girlfriends. So we got to her house and we got ready. Like they did their makeup. I didn't really wear makeup back then, so I just had like eyeliner, I think, and eyebrows on, mascara. That's about it. So I did my makeup, and then I got dressed. I was in a really cold ass outfit, by the way. Like I was in like some shorts and like a crop top, and it was cold. I was really cold. Like I'm just putting that out there. So whatever, I was cold. So we got ready, and we were waiting for their friends to pick us up to take us to a kickback. And their friends were lagging it, like they were taking forever. So we were chilling, we had some pizza, you know, just pre-gaming. They were pre-gaming, I wasn't pre-gaming because child of the Lord, you know, me. I really, no, but like I really wasn't. They were doing their thing, whatever. So around like 10 o'clock is when we finally got picked up, and we're like, okay, like it's time to go. So we got in the car with their friends and we left to a kickback. And this was my very first time ever being at a kickback party-ish thing. So like I didn't know what to expect, but they've been to a bunch before, so like they knew what to expect. And right when we walked in, people were just like staring at us really weird, and I thought I was the only one that noticed it, but they all noticed it. So we just left because it was just like a weird vibe. Nobody was like feeling it, so we left that little kick. So then we were just outside of that house by the car. We weren't in the car, we were just outside of the car. We were talking like, okay, where are we gonna go, like what are we gonna do? And my friend, and one of my friends, the house where we weren't staying, she kept saying like, let's go to the beach. But my other friend, where we were staying at her house, like we were spending that at her house, we had to go back to her house, she was like, my curfew is like, I think it was like 2 or something. She was like, or 1, it was like 1 or 2, and she was like, I have to be home like at this time, like we can't go to the beach, we're not gonna have time to go to the beach. And we were just like, okay. So I was just like, I didn't really care what we did because it was my first time even going anywhere. So I was like, we could sit at the park and that'll be like such an adventure to me because I'm not used to it. So we got in the car, and the whole time we're just like getting in the car, I can hear my friend whispering to the person that's driving, like just go to the beach, just go to the beach, like it's fine, just go to the beach. And I was looking and I was just like, I didn't say anything. Mind you, this was back when I was super quiet and barely even talked. So I didn't say anything. I was like, in my mind I was like, we're not really gonna go to the beach, like it's late, like we're not gonna go. Like I never gone out, I don't know how this thing works. So I was just like, we're probably just gonna drive around or something. So we're in the car and we start driving, and me and my friend are in the back, my other friend's in the front seat, and we hit the freeway, and my friend is just like where are we going? Like, and they start laughing. They're like, we're going to the beach. And she was like, I said like, she was like, oh my god, like are you like really, like I have a curfew. They're like, it's fine, like we're gonna be home on time. And she was like, the latest I could be home is 3, like it was either 3 or 2, one of the two. She was like, that's it, I can't be later than that, like I'm gonna get in trouble, I don't want to get in trouble, like we have to be home by then. And so they were just like, okay. I was just chilling. I was like, are we really going to the beach? Like, what the hell? Like, this what y'all do? Okay. Like, I was down for whatever. I was like, I'm not tripping. Like, let's go to the beach then. So we were just in the car and we were just driving to the beach, you know. No big deal. So we're in the car. We go to Santa Monica and it's like 11 past 11. Not 12 yet. Like 11:30 probably is my guess on the time. I'm not sure. 11:30, 12, somewhere around there. So we're at the beach. We parked somewhere. We're just at the beach chilling, like having a nice time. Like the beach at night is so beautiful and just calming and relaxing. I love the beach at night. So we were just all there, just chilling, talking, like laughing. We're having a cool time, you know, we're chilling. I didn't know their other friends though, and I was still hella shy, so like it was kind of weird. So we were all hanging out or whatever. So yeah, and we were probably there for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours or something. And I think my friend was like, okay, like I have to go home now. It was like an hour, like we were like at her curfew, so either 2, pretty sure her curfew was 2. Okay, it was 2. So it was like almost 2. She was like, okay, I have to go home. Like the latest I could be home is 3. So we were like, okay, like, so we're done hanging out at the beach. So we just walked back to the car. As we're driving, I was looking, but I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I was looking like at what was going on, you know. I'm really aware of my surroundings. I have to be aware of my surroundings. And the person that was driving did like switch gears in the middle of driving, like switched from I don't know what gear they switched to, but they switched the gear from drive to something else as we were driving, and they were like, what the hell are you doing? Like what are you doing? So, and then they put the gear back, and then either we pulled over or the car, and then the car just stopped, okay? I don't think we pulled over. We might have, I doubt it though. The car stopped, and we were just like, what the hell? Like, why did the car stop? Like, what is going on? So the car stopped, so we're like, we pushed the car to the side or whatever, and they're trying to turn the car back on. Or the car wasn't pushed to the side, I don't think. Whatever. It doesn't really matter what the car is. They're trying to turn the car back on. I remember the emergency lights were on. Trying to turn it on. The car doesn't turn on. And then that's when I think they pushed the car to the side. They do that. And I was just in the backseat like this. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, are you for real? Like, is the car really not going to turn on? Like, what the hell just happened? Like, everything was going fine. Like, why is the car not starting? Like, I was so like, and then my friend whose house we were staying at, she was like, dude, like, what the hell just happened? Like, you need to get this car and I need to go home. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, I need to go home. Like, and my other friend, she really wasn't, she was straight up chilling. Like, she just was chilling. So at this point, we're all just like looking at each other like, what the hell are we gonna do? Like, what do we do? So it's probably like 3 in the morning now. And we're just like, what the hell do we do? Like, we're 3 in the morning stranded on the side of the road. Like, we live in Lancaster. Like, 2 of the people that were in the car left to go get water to put into the engine, you know, like, my car messed up, put some water in it or some oil, you know. They went to go get water for the car. So meanwhile, there's 4 of us left in the car. So we're all just there. My friend fell asleep. She's just sleeping peacefully. While me and my friend, the one whose house I'm staying at, are just like, oh my god, like, we're gonna get in so much trouble. I was scared out of my mind because I was like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm so scared. Like, this is my first time going out. I'm a scared, insecure, super shy 14-year-old. Like, we're waiting for them to come back. They're taking forever to go get water, but we're parked just on the side of a road, so obviously they're gonna walk to find something. I remember I had to pee, so I had to pee outside, and it was just a mess. Like, we all had to pee outside. It was kind of gross. Like, whatever, you do what you gotta do. So the next thing you see is red and blue lights coming from the back window. a bitch is so scared at this point. Like, I was so scared. I was just like, anything bad that could happen was just going through my mind about the cops being behind us. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, they're gonna call my mom. My mom is gonna have to come get me from the beach. My mom is gonna kill me. My mom is never gonna let me leave the house. My mom is going to literally murder me. Like, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Like, I was so terrified once I saw those lights, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to lie and say that she's my sister or my cousin or something. Like, I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm so scared for them as well. Like, I was just freaking the hell out in that back seat. But just my face, I was just like trying to remain calm, but I was not calm at all. So the cops, you know, they're behind us. So the person that's driving gets out and goes to talk to them. Me and my friend are just talking to each other like, bro, like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, dude, like, I'm scared as hell. My other friend is still asleep. She's just sound asleep, passed out, like, not giving a care in the world what the hell's going on around her. The person that was driving is talking to the cop. I don't know what they're saying. I'm just scared. I'm just thinking in my mind, what lie am I gonna say if they ask me a question? Like, I'm so terrified. Like I'm so scared. So as they're talking, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what's going on. Like, is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I'm hoping it's good. And then the two people that went to go get water come back to the car, which shows now that we have 6 people in a 5-seater car with the cops right there. And I was just like, why did they both come? Like, they should have said that they just met each other and they were helping each other out. Like, don't make it seem like we have 6 people in the car. Like, are you kidding me? That's more trouble for us to get into. I was like, stop. She was like, no, like, why are you doing this right now? So they all start talking to the cops or whatever, and they're just explaining, like, our car broke down, like, we don't know, like, we're trying to figure out what to do, like, we went to get some water for it. They were like, we know we have too many people in the car, but, and then they were just like, but we're just trying to get home, like, our car broke down. So they were just being, you know, really just, like, talking to the cops. And the cop, I don't really know what the cop said to them, but I just know the cops told them, well, like, you can't be parked right here. I don't know why, but at the certain place we were parked at, we could not be parked. So, the cops, like, led us to where we could park, and they had to, the people, like, they had to push the car, basically, like, all the way down this road and to, like, a different street. Now we're just at a different road, parked, trying to figure out what the hell we're gonna do. Still, like, we've been trying to figure out since 2 in the morning. So, yeah, it's about 4 in the morning now. 2 hours, you know. My friend's just like, damn, like, we're gonna get in trouble. And I'm just like, damn. I think my friend finally woke up, by the way, and she was just like, damn, like, but she was just like, she was chilling, honestly. But we were all just like, we're gonna get in trouble. Like, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna, like, explain this? Like, so that was all really what we were talking about. And then I guess they're looking up, like, towing companies. They were like, I don't know what was the thing, but they didn't want to get the car towed, I guess, or they didn't have money. I don't know what it was. It was something like that. But they were just like, damn, like, we're going to have to get the car towed. And I guess they were just looking for different places to tow the car. And that went on for about an hour of them just trying to find places that will tow the car. With 6 people. Mind you, a tow truck holds 2, at the max, 3 people. If they really like you, they'll hold 3 people. It holds 2 people. If you call a tow truck and say, hey, I have 6 people in a car, they're probably gonna be like, well, I can take your car, not 6 people. So that does make everything a lot more complicated. We're just waiting for the tow truck. It's like 5 in the morning, so at about 6 o'clock maybe, like, is when the tow truck comes. Around 6 o'clock, not like 6 on the dot, but probably like a little bit after 6, around there. Mind you, we've been out since 10 p.m. at night, and I'm still in short ass shorts and a crop top. I'm pretty damn cold. That's besides the point. Well, we're in the car, but I'm still cold. That's besides the point. It's not about me. It's about all of us. The tow truck comes. The tow truck sees 6 people. So The tow truck was like, the people that were driving, the other people we were with, were talking to the tow truck driver, and they were trying to convince him, like, you know, to let us all go. Like, obviously we all had to go in there. And as illegal as it is, the tow truck driver let the 3 other people that we were with lay in the car that they were towing. Mind you, that is so damn illegal. It's crazy, but the tow truck driver, I guess, didn't care, and me and my 2 friends, we sat in the front. Tow truck driver is driving a little fast for being a tow truck driver, but not my business. Like I said, we're just trying to get home. We were all just kind of like looking at each other like the whole time because it was super just awkward because he was just like talking. What my friend that passed out in the car, she was like, though she's more talkative and outgoing, she was the one more talking to him. I was just sitting there kind of just like looking awkwardly because that's just how I was back then. So as we're in the tow truck, red and blue lights again. At this point, I'm like, what the hell is going on now? Like, what? Like, did they see the people in the car? Like, that is like really bad if they did. This damn tow truck driver was speeding. He was speeding on the freeway. And he got a ticket for speeding on the freeway. And I was just like, wow. I was like, well, this don't affect me. This affects him, not I. He was speeding. That's on him. God. I found the picture of the ticket. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not gonna like zoom in on all the info, but this is the ticket that the tow truck driver got. Oh my god, that is so funny that I still have this. It's after 7 a.m. at this point. It's probably like 7:30ish, 7:15. I don't know, something like that. And the tow truck driver gets to, the people that were driving gets to their house, and like, you know, they have to like unload the car and everything. So they're unloading the car, and the people that were driving, their family was pissed. Like, they were going off on them. They were cursing them out in Spanish. And we were just like 3 girls just standing there like in our outfits from the night before at 7 a.m. We're just like, yikes, this is really awkward. And we were just like, hold up. Like, the tow truck dropped the car off to its destination. How the hell are we getting home? And we were looking just like, how are we getting home? Like, we're not walking home. It was way too far to walk. And then they were just like my friend was like, ask the tow truck driver. I was like, I'm for sure not asking him. My friend that passed out in the car, she was like, hey, can you take us home? And the guy was really nice, so he said yeah, and I was just like, okay, like we getting a ride home. It's better late than never. So we get in the car, and as we're driving to my friend's house, he was like, oh, like, I'll take you guys out for breakfast, like my treat. And I was like, no, I'm not with that. I'm like, I'm not with it. I was looking at my friend, I was like, nah. And my friend was like, oh, like, it's okay. Like, he was like, no, like, it's okay. Like, I'll take you guys out to breakfast. And I was like, it's been a long night. I'm trying to go to sleep. Like, I've been up this whole time. One of my friends got a little bit of sleep. Me and my other friend, we didn't get no type of sleep. Like, I just want to go home and, well, go to my friend's house and go to sleep. So we were like, no, like, it's okay. So we had him drop us off at a donut shop that was, like, around the corner from my friend's house. And so we got dropped off at the donut shop. And it was the day before Mother's Day now that we had gotten dropped off. So we were like, okay, so this was our game plan. That if they wake up and see we're not there, we're going to say we woke up to go get them donuts for Mother's Day. And I was just like, so that was the plan. I was like, I'm with it, like, let's go. So we went in the store, my friend bought some donuts, and then we walked all the way to her house. Now, she was like, we got to the door, we were scared, like, what do we do? Like, the door was locked, so she was like, damn, like, I'm gonna have to go in through my window. She was like, I'm scared, like, they're gonna, like, notice something. And I was like, damn, like, they're better. I was like, damn, like, I was just standing by the door while she went to the window, scared as hell with my other friend. I was looking at her, I was like, dude, like, what are we gonna do? Like, this is, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm scared. So, she goes in through her window, and she comes out, and she opens the door. She was like come in, like just be quiet. And she puts the donuts like on the counter or something. And then we go into her room and we're just talking to each other like we didn't get like all her family was still asleep. It was 8 in the morning at this point. It was already 8 in the morning. All her family was just asleep and we were just like looking at each other like we didn't get caught. Like we made it. Like late as hell, but we made it. And we were just like oh, like shit, like how the hell did we pull this off? But we did it. And then we fell asleep. And we were able to make it back to her house without her getting caught. And that is my story of my first time going out and getting stuck at the beach till 8 in the morning because people want to act stupid with a car. I mean, I know I can't drive, but still. Like, get your life together. So, I mean, that's what happened. I'm still friends with them. When they see this video, you knew this was coming. It was it's one of the most memorable things in my life. Do I regret it? No, I don't. Like, at the time, I was just like, damn, like, I want to go home. But, I mean, it's a story to tell, you know? It's not something that, like, I would ever do again. I don't ever want to get stuck at the beach. Like, hell no. But, like, I'm adult. I'm an adult now. Legally, I'm an adult now. And I know how to work things better now. So, yeah. So that is it for this story time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was one of, like, at the time, it was a super just bad situation, but it is what it is. It was like 3 years ago, so it doesn't even matter. So yeah, if you enjoyed this story time, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to comment anything about the story, like just anything, any questions you have about this, just let me know. And if you guys want to see more story times from my really uninteresting life, then just let me know down below. Be sure to leave video requests for anything else you would like to see. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.